Those are some of my favorite rocks in the world because of my boyhood. It's within a 20-minute hike of our summer cottage, and I used to go exploring, kind of making trails back into the slightly wilder area behind the cottage. That was always I wouldn't say it's a sacred spot, but in a way it was, in my heart, a special spot to hike through all this, well, raspberry canes and thick bushes and balsam twigs that get in your eyes and all that kind of thing, and burst out into these lovely big pine trees, and then this little rock outcrop dropping down. This just, I don't know, probably doesn't translate into the painting at all. It just is deep in my heart, that place. And to editorialize a little bit, I worry a lot about a large element of the present generation who have no place deep in their heart. It's just virtual. And the stories they'll tell their grandchildren might be the good old days of Grand Theft Auto. They won't take them to this wonderful place that's meant so much to them. It's not only tragic, I think it's dangerous, what the potential of this electronic future we seem to have in store for us, where everything is virtual and nothing is a place. Anyway, that's one of my, no big deal, it's one of my little places. I've done a few paintings there. I even, in my old Group of 7 style, I even painted it. I've done one of a chipmunk with a bunch of polypody fern, the same rocks. And one of the things I did in my youth, which I thought was a really swell thing to do, I'd often read in some of these nature books, it's a good idea to not always be tromping through the bush, but to go and sit still and just let nature come to you, and just spend the time sitting absolutely still. And what I did, I climbed up, I would climb up the big pine trees. They're fairly easy to climb, and nice horizontal branch to sit on, and I would just sit there and let the chickadees and the warblers come in and flit around, not even knowing I was there. It was just part of the furniture, so to speak, part of nature. So that's right there too. And then I wanted to do a painting with that in it, and I thought, well, what will I put in it? Well, I had a bear that was in a zoo, so I stuck the bear in there.